Which armor pieces, though?
Dude, look at me. I look fucking crippled. Help.
Oh yeah, here's your mana stones, by the way. Didn't you want to make some
I did.
powder? Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna grab wood from this tree. I need to make some crack cocaine. Basically, I'm just what Burb wants to do in Minecraft, but in Outward.
Hey, I made it.
He did make it.
I am also about to make it.
He's also currently in the process of streamlining it to
It's
make
a
it
fucking
automatic.
mermaid.
Do mermaids make crack cocaine? There you go. Okay. Do you okay, that was actually a really intrusive question I just had, and I don't know if I should ask that. Now, I'm gonna ask it. Mermaids are like kinda humans, right? Like, they're kinda humanoid, you know? Okay? Like, they're kind
Where
of
is this going?
ish people, right? Right?
Where is this going?
Right.
I
So
don't like where this is going.
let's say there was a restaurant, alright?
Oh no.
And they served
Ah,
mermaid.
the cannibalism route. That
Would
makes
they?
sense.
Would you do it? Like, would you eat mermaid?
Friend?
Would you?
Is it the tail or like the body, like the main body?
Hey,
part?
Flip, you want to know something really funny?
What?
They asked
don't
this
know.
question in Delicious in Dungeon.
They ask if they can eat a
like-
mermaid.
I feel like in my personal opinion, it kind of like depends on what kind of type of mermaid it is. Cause
Well, 'cause there's different types of mermaids, right?
you
There's
know,
the
there's a
ones.
whole bunch of different, like, not different. There's like somewhat similar looking designs when it comes to the mermaids, right? Where you got the ones from like Delicious and Dungeon, and then you got the ones who look more fishy. Then you got the ones who look more human, and then it come boil.
Would you
down to-
eat Ariel from the Little Mermaid?
Sure, why not?
There was no hesitation. There was no hesitation.
Flip that bitch down like a noodle.
Holy fuck. Do you eat her from like the head first, or do you like start at the tail?
Like, well, I get. Well, supposedly human tastes like pork, so from the neck down.
That's so fucked. But again,
Now
like,
that Vern is very explicitly not eating the brain, I should say.
so my question continues, right? Okay, 'cause I have like, is that cannibalism? It is technically a different species, right? Like, so is that
In a
cannibalism?
weird, roundabout way, yes. I would say yes.
So what if you
because-
only ate the tail down? Would that be cannibalism?
Depends on how different the tail meat is than the other meat.
Do you want to sleep?
That
with
and
it?
Depends on how
you
well
gotta,
you
like-
cook it.
True.
So
And
like,
also, wouldn't it also come to like the blood as well? Like, what kind of blood's flowing?
are you gonna make like fucking blood cakes out of the mermaid blood? What the fuck?
No, like if it's like, never mind.
No, you just need to say it now. You need to finish it, 'cause now I'm concerned.
No.
But blood cakes are like a real thing. British people eat them, so not really
No, I know
people,
what
but
you're
like
talking about, but I meant like, you know.
British creatures eat them.
Yeah. Like,
You know, because you got like different types of blood. You got like pig blood, cow blood, you know.
so you say
and
you
then our
drink the
blood.
mermaid blood like a fucking slushy?
I'm not saying that. No, I'm saying like you gotta check like the difference. Because if there's like human blood,
Is it more fish blood or more human blood?
that's what I'm asking.
Oh, yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that it's still like humanoid. Okay, like let's say it like this. If it was like, let's
I
say
guess
there was just this,
outright,
like let's
I
say,
guess outright eating a
Okay,
humanoid
what if I had fish blood? Like, would it still?
Sucks to suck.
What if I
Fish now.
if I had
You're a merman.
if I had fish
You're a
blood,
merfolk.
would it be cannibalism to eat me?
So then, if you had fish blood,
The rest of me's all
would
human.
you? Oh, no, flip. Answer me this: would you be of the human body and
Yeah!
like half? No, like okay, upper body human and lower body fish, or would you be upper body fish and lower body human?
I would definitely be upper body fish, lower body human. I
I expected as much from you.
So, but if you don't eat my legs, is it really cannibalism?
It's like a weird gray area. I would still say yes, 'cause, like, you have fish and human blood coursing through your veins, and
But the
you know.
top half of me is literally just a fish.
Now,
But I have normal legs, just like the Jester from fucking Lethal Company. So like my legs are like fine and pristine human legs, and the rest of me is fish.
This is a really funny question.
So is it cannibalism, Vern?
I can imagine, right? Your arms not being arms, but just the little flish like flippers. Or the
Yeah. When I walk into my school, it's the noise I make.
Holy shit, he really is a Murloc.
I'm just.
Yeah, but he'd be
Is
like,
it?
he'd be like
That's a
cousin.
great. Wait, that's a great question. Is it a
Would you eat a
human
Murloc?
rights abuse to eat a Murloc? They are a sentient species. They have tribes. It's basically.
I would say Murloc is more fish than man.
I cannot be bested.
That's the weird thing, right? Is
MP4 and
'cause-
2 shocks.
Like I said, this whole massive gray area of like humanoid creatures.
If
Murloc
it can be
is like a-
hunted for sport, it is not technically
I'm
a person.
just saying. Well, okay, well, hold on. Murlocs are also like sentient, though. And they do work with like the other factions. Like they're not just bad guys.
Murlocs are a featherless biped.
This would-
They
So
are a
not
man.
only do Murlocs have tribes,
man!
Murlocs also work under like a lot of the big bosses of World of Warcraft.
Yeah, like they're actually not just bad guys. They are also good. Like they work with like the Horde and the Alliance, right?
Some of them are good.
Yeah.
And some of them work for, like I said, they work under like various bosses.
Yeah,
but
so,
for
like-
the most part, 80% of it are usually the bad guys.
Yeah, but just
Like,
okay, whether or not they're good or evil, you can't eat a mugger. You can't stab a mugger in the
Yes,
street.
I can.
No, you
told
can't.
you to
if I'm
stop
hungry
me.
enough.
Yeah, but that's
I'm the
still.
one eating him.
But
What are you gonna
that's-
do?
But that's still cannibalism.
Look, man, what I'm gonna do is, at this point,
1 second,
I don't
Beta.
care. If I'm in a dungeon and I'm hungry as fuck, everyone's dying, and we're out of food, and there's like a fucking circle of mushrooms, I'm gonna kill someone, throw them in the circle of mushrooms, have them like, become pristine
the-
meat, and eat them.
Okay, now what if you're in a dungeon and there's a mermaid? Is it
I
cannibalism? Okay, but is it cannibalism? Is it cannibalism? Is the
Ah,
like again? I feel like I don't know.
There's only one way you're gonna win this, and by saying yes.
yeah, absolutely, it's still.
Would you still do it anyways?
Absolutely, I will. I won't change my answer. Fuck him.
Fair enough. Oh,
I
my
want to
fucking.
live. If that means eating another fellow human being,
My
My
stream.
God.
1 second, my internet's going out. Oh fuck.
I do not want to be stranded with Vern.
Dude,
Look. Here's the thing, right? What I did say that I would basically kill people for like out of food and we're starving, but I didn't specify I just kill anyone. Really, I'd focus more on like
oh, 1 second, stream.
if they're not really a person, if they're more like monster humanoids.
Okay, but
if
counter.
they're bandits, right? But if
Bandits
they're a
are
person,
still
I won't
human!
go out of my way to kill you.
Are we back, stream? Are we good? Yeah, okay, we're back.
Nah, Flip. Very clearly, the bandit has decided that they are tonight's dinner by trying to rob me.
I just.
Exactly.
Okay,
Bird gets it.
but like, there's still. It doesn't change if it's still cannibalism. Like, that's just the way it is.
Nuh-uh.
What do you mean?
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. It's
Survival
still.
of the fittest.
Yeah, but it's still cannibal. No, listen. I'm not saying I wouldn't eat him.
I'm not saying that it isn't. I'm just saying we're out here to survive. And this guy pointed his dagger at me. I'm going to kill him. And if I don't have any rations or food left, I'm going to eat him.
I'm going to kill
I
him.
still.
And if I can carry him, I'll take him.
So
for
wait,
later.
but once again, okay, fine. So mermaids, if the bottom half is fish, the top half is human, that's cannibalism. But what about the leg argument? What if it's just the legs?
I'd still consider it.
So if it's just the legs, it's still cannibalism. What if you don't eat the legs,
I mean,
though?
considering when you think of a minotaur, the minotaur is literally just like the torso.
Yeah, but see, so here's the thing. I don't think eating a minotaur is cannibalism. I think it's probably like
Here's
eating
the thing.
beef.
Eating a minotaur is absolutely cannibalism because the minotaur was born of a man, born of a human.
No, well, okay,
And
listen.
also
Mermaids aren't born of humans, though. They're like a separate species.
Yeah, they're not born of human. They're not. That's not cannibalism.
Also, wait,
wait,
no, hold on.
a
Hold on. This
siren-
raises
aren't
further
sirens
questions.
also, like...
Go on. It's about sirens.
Okay, sorry. So, isn't there like two depictions of sirens where sirens are not only like harpies but also mermaids? And considering the fact that they could be either one or the other or both.
Harpies can also
Let's consider
sing,
the fact
yeah.
that in this case the sirens are mermaids, and the sirens lead guys to their death, and I probably, if I had to guess, also like rape them to make more of them.
Yes. Apparently.
I'm gonna stop you there. If it feeds on me, I can feed on it.
So then it takes human semen to make a child.
Isn't that what the goblins and
So it's
goblin slayer
born-
do? Is they just rape women and then they fucking have like make them
Yeah,
have their
so
kid? Yeah.
eating a goblin would be the same as cannibalism.
No, goblins aren't people. Well, okay, not in goblin slayer, not in
Goblins
goblin
lay
slayer.
eggs.
Yeah, they're fish.
I'm just okay. No, but again,
Or
But
bird.
again, my point is, and this is my hypothetical, if you only eat the tail, like let's say you don't even know it's a mermaid tail, you only eat the tail of the mermaid, is it still cannibalism?
Then you'll go your whole
Is
life
it-
without
Is it sold to you
Will you
as
ever be
fishtail?
sold?
No,
Yeah,
it's
but
sold.
will
No,
you ever be told
it's sold
that's
to you
what-
as mermaid tail.
So no, okay. Now here's another thing. Is like, it's sold to you. Okay, it's sold to you as a mermaid tail. So you already know that you're committing cannibalism by eating it, or you're too ignorant and eat it and not realize you're a cannibal.
Yeah, but
You
mermaids.
just
But
ate-
hold on. Again, my point is, mermaid. This is a little racist. Mermaids aren't human. Like-
This is a little racist.
They're not human.
I mean, neither are you, but we still hang out with you.
This isn't like okay, yeah, but death guy. If I wasn't human, you would probably willingly eat me.
Yeah, I'd cave your skull in.
Yeah, exactly. I'm human though, so you're not gonna eat me because you have common decency. I'm gonna
I mean,
shoot.
I figured Death Guy might.
If I'm hungry.
Depends on how hungry I am.
You said common decency, and this was kind of a jab at him.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think. Oh, yeah, fuck you, ghost. Fuck you, ghost. Fuck you. I eat you. I don't think. So if you just eat the tail, is it cannibalism? I don't think it is. They're not human. Now they should still be treated, if they're intelligent. With
If it's sold to you as mermaid tail, and you consider mermaids as civilized people, and you still eat the tail, you're a cannibal.
okay, but they're not human. Cannibalism is the eating of the same species. They're objectively not human.
Okay, but if it's sold to you
What about
as a
elf?
body part of
What about
another
elf?
sentient species, that's on you.
No, it's still fucked up. You still shouldn't do
Wait,
it.
did you bring up elves?
But what about yeah? Okay, let's hit a little.
Cannibalism. What?
I think there would be a black market for
Okay, but hold on. Elves aren't human. So what if you,
Would you eat an elf?
as a human? No, I wouldn't. I don't think. But like,
Anything? Well, not anything, but I feel like almost everything that's. Oh, whoop, I accidentally absorbed that.
that's funny. I'm just shooting the shit out of him. I'm just
Also,
saying.
if it was like human, we still probably wouldn't eat it because current food laws, anything that is like pronounced as inhumane, which all of those meats would be.
Well, okay, can you really be inhumane to something that isn't human?
Yes.
I'm joking. I'm joking. The joke is the word humans in there.
Literally, shark.
No, I agree. I understand. I'm not arguing the ethics of it. I'm not arguing the ethics. You shouldn't eat mermaid. Okay, you shouldn't eat elf. I'm just saying that if you were to, let's say, take a little slice of elf home to eat like a sandwich or something, technically speaking, it's not cannibalism because they're not human. Should you do it? No, you still shouldn't do it. But it's not cannibalism. The same goes for mermaid. And if you just eat the fishtail, it's not cannibalism, and you're basically just eating sashimi. I'm just saying.
That tastes slightly of pork because it has human blood running through its veins.
Yeah.
It's mermaid blood. There's a separation. Let's not fucking race mix here. Okay, wait. That sounded really bad out of context. I meant like let's not. That's out of context. That's not what I meant.
Oh, Peppa.
Lord have mercy on my soul. What I mean is, it's separate.
This would do numbers on like Twitter or something.
I'm gonna get cancelled. Unless mermaids are humans and mutate or something. So, Cyber, would you eat a mermaid?
I would say, considering what type of humanoid it is, for the most part, it's usually cannibalism. I don't know which type of humanoid species that doesn't involve, like, actually having...
What if, okay,
like,
let's...
human in it? Like, trolls. I have no fucking idea, so I'm not gonna speak on that.
What about the
But I know that goblins, mermaids, sirens, and harpies all have, like, human mixed in there somewhere.
Yeah, but like Minotaur, for example, I don't...
That will definitely count as cannibalism.
No.
But because they're considered like monsters...
Right.
It would still be fine to eat them.
But it's not... But I still don't think it's cannibal.
But as for like the human body portion part, I don't know.
Like, again, what if you only cut off the part that's the animal part and eat that? Like, let's say you eat a chimera, and you chop off the chimera's snake tail, eat the snake tail. Have you eaten chimera, or have you just eaten snake?
It's chimera.
Well,
it's still part of the chimera, so...
according to Delicious in Dungeon, you're actually cutting off the head of the beast and not the tail.
Okay, well, one, Delicious in Dungeon is stupid because it's a fucking tail. And two...
I actually really fucking love that in Delicious in Dungeon, the chimera head is the fucking
That's actually really
the snake
funny.
part.
That's actually really funny.
It's really funny.
But the human portion part, is the mermaid actually related to humans? It's a separate species. It doesn't matter. It's very like a donkey and a...
Would you eat a monkey?
Yes. No, I would not eat a monkey. I don't think I could. That sounds gross, to be honest with you. But in like a survival situation, fuck yeah, I would. I would eat a monkey before I'd eat a human. You know why? It's not cannibalism. Are you comparing mermaids to monkeys? That's pretty racist, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Don't put words in my mouth.
I'm gonna be pretty honest with you. They have rights, you know. They're people now.
I found your trench coat. There you go.
What were you saying?
You wanna equip that for a little bit, Flip?
Sure.
Just, really like...
Cancel Flip Light. What the fuck did you just say?
Alright, now we're really in the setting the mood here. Flip's wearing a hood, a trench coat, he's got guns,
He's ready to go to school.
Isn't there a way to upgrade
It's
this?
even funnier when you consider the fact that we've been talking about fucking cannibalism.
I'm just saying, if it's not the same species, it's not cannibalism. Period. Chat, cancel him. You can't cancel me, motherfucker. Many have tried, all have failed. Oh my god, he's dead. Okay, like, again, the thing is, like, if you, the mermaid, right? Like, again, if you just eat the tail, just the tail, are you eating, like, I don't think that's cannibalism. I don't think you can like physically call that cannibalism.
We can agree to disagree. It's
Well, okay, but like this isn't like these aren't this isn't like a skin tone difference. These are entire other species of animals, essentially.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is the fact that like somewhere along the line that there's still human in there, and you're technically eating human.
Okay,
Little
what
bit,
if
mind
okay, but what about
It's
Murlocs?
still
Murlocs have no
cannibalism,
but
but not to like a.
Murlocs. What about Murlocs then? Can you eat a Murloc? Is that cannibalism?
It's a
They're a
man.
sentient-
It's a featherless biped.
They're a
I
sentient
don't know how
species.
Murlocs are made, so I cannot answer that.
Okay, but
They
also
are humanoid,
My-
so...
Vern, when a mommy Murloc and a dad.
Do you think
No,
Murlocs?
I mean like how they were actually.
Wait, I have an
formed
intrusive
in
question.
the-
I have a really. Do you think Murlocs fuck like fish where they just go in the water and come everywhere, or do they have penises?
Is this like a question that we should know the answer to?
I don't know.
Or do we just leave it like, let it like simmer and just let it?
I think at this point we lose.
No,
No matter how we answer here, we lose. This is just ruined.
I don't think eating. I think eating a Murloc is probably immoral, but I don't think it's cannibalism. Like, okay, for example, a great example. Shy from my books. They're basically cat girls and shit like that. Could you eat one of those without being cannibalism, or is that cannibalism? They're different
Can we
species.
have,
They're
like,
not.
human?
No. They're not. No, okay, in my lore specifically, they are not at all attached to humans. They are a completely separate, like, species. They're not like a fucking cross. They're not like a.
They're not carbon based.
They're not.
If intermingled with a human, would it produce a child?
Yes.
Cannibalism.
Okay, but if a lion eats a tiger, is that cannibalism?
You cut out the entire time. Can
Can
you
we?
repeat that?
If a lion eats a tiger, is that cannibalism? Because they can technically crossbreed.
Yes.
Yes. How the fuck did a lion get their hands on a tiger?
We make lion and tigers fuck all the time. That's like a thing we just do.
Yeah, ligers exist, Vern.
Yeah.
Well, first and foremost, tigers are just stronger.
I can hear what you're saying, yes.
I was just curious.
I'm just saying, I don't think that's cannibalism. They're separate species.
The tiger would win.
Why are we voting on who would win? It doesn't matter who would win. The point is it's
Wait,
not
there's a poll that
cannibalism.
started for that? What the hell?
Well, no, in
I'm just
chat.
saying the tiger
Oh.
would win.
I'm just saying, like, Flip is right. Yeah, it's not cannibalism. They're separate species by definition. So technically speaking, you could eat a cat girl. Separate species, not attached to humans. You could eat them.
Flip.
And,
You
like,
shouldn't!
I hope you're ready for
Oh,
the
wait.
for the consequences of your actions when I
Oh,
inevitably
Flip.
go for a feast.
You're talking about in your like.
Yeah, in
set
my
lore,
lore,
in your
Shy are
universe.
not attached to humans. They are like very similar. They're very humanistic, but they are
Okay.
technically a separate species.
If we're
Do you
talking
think if
about
you eat a
your,
Hevian, you get a disease?
if we're talking about your lore
Yeah,
and
AIDS.
your set universe for like your story and character, sure, I won't say that's cannibalism.
But elves are the same
if
way.
you, but if we're talking like outside of your own little universe with your own little characters that are not related to humans in any sort of way,
Okay, here's the counterpoint. What about
everything
Squirrel?
else is cannibalism.
What about Squirrel? Squirrel are sentient race. They're a completely different species.
Racists.
But they have human rights. Okay, they
That's
have
the
rights.
difference.
They have rights.
And that's not-
Could you eat without it being cannibalism, or is it cannibalism? It's a scorpion. It's a talking scorpion. Is it cannibalism?
Yeah, they're my friends.
They can be your friends, but you can still eat your friends.
Yeah, you sure about that?
Pause. Flip,
I do it to
pause.
Vivi every night.
Mediator in here.
Don't worry about it.
No, it's because it's. I just find it strange because like
I'm making a joke.
what? It's like a sentient scorpion basically, but I don't recognize any sort of like human in them. They're just sentient. So
Yeah.
I would not classify that as
It's
cannibalism.
a joke, Vivi.
Now, if you were to introduce,
Yes.
it's like the same thing as like how oh god, I don't want to bring this up. It's like how people eat cats and dogs, right? Like
Yeah, I don't like that, but also cats.
Yeah, no, that is
But then,
cannibalism.
no,
I said
what?
so.
No.
What do you mean it's cannibalism?
If you say cat girl or cat boy, as soon as you introduce human into the mix, then it's cannibalism. Because it's no longer just a cat, you've introduced human. Mixed with
Okay,
the cat.
but again, like,
Vern, they are different species.
they're still different species, yeah.
If we're talking about flip lore here, which I am not,
Okay, but like a donkey. What if a horse ate a donkey?
So Vern, what you are basically saying
We're
that
talking about cannibalism again.
that the cat boys
Again.
and girls are the same
Again.
as human. Are they the same as human?
What half are you eating? See, Dita, that is my argument. If you eat the bottom half of the mermaid, is it really cannibalism?
What the fuck?
it's it's the fact that this my whole shtick here is that you're eating a humanoid creature,
Vern,
right?
are they classified as the same species as you?
Because here's the thing,
Now,
eventually...
here's where it really gets technical. Let's say the deed has been done and they've already made the intermingle.
Are you saying that if you eat the babies, it's not cannibalism, but if you eat the starting
No.
Genesis, it is?
If the babies could then have babies, it would be cannibalism.
Depends how long it's
No!
been.
Actually, I feel like, here's the thing, I feel like...
No, like dead as if the children can have children, if there can be quarters, then it's cannibalism.
No, see, I disagree, because I feel like the further removed you get from, like, actual... Even if, let's say, every race starts with a human, after, like, 1,000 generations of, like, this separate, like, species being its own thing and evolving into its own thing, eventually it's still its own species. Like, that's how evolution works. So let's say,
Wait,
like,
hold on.
elves evolved from humans 1,000,000 years from now. Theoretically, humans and elves would be separate races. You can eat elves and have it not be cannibalism. It doesn't matter that you share a common ancestor. Everyone shares a common ancestor.
Yeah, wait, so you know that whole like evolution theory, how it all started out with like one little organism
nappy.
thing, and then
Yeah.
turned into. So then, in a really weird, roundabout sense, we technically are committing cannibalism all the time.
Yes. Yeah, if we're gonna go by that logic, yes. But and that's why I'm saying it doesn't work. That's why I'm saying, technically speaking, the more like further down the bloodline
Okay,
and generation it goes,
now-
the less cannibalistic it is.
Right, but then now let's reduce that to now humanoid monsters that also.
So let's say, okay, wait. So let's say a minotaur has a baby with a minotaur, and that happens for 1,000 years, and then you.
Yeah, and how is a minotaur made?
Well, it doesn't. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's say, okay. Let's say.
It matters because it's a human and a bull, isn't it?
I
a
don't-
woman
I-
is pregnant
I don't
from
fucking
a
know.
bull, gives birth to the minotaur, and the minotaur is literally half fucking cow and half human.
Okay, but
And
let's
it
say.
doesn't matter what part of the minotaur you eat. It's the fact that the blood is mixed with cow and
My
human.
entire point.
You're still being a cannibal.
My-
But it's like
no,
it's not
no.
to a serious degree
I-
as eating a literal human.
No, I don't.
Okay?
Here's the thing. I don't think so because again, that is making a separate species. Let's say two minotaurs. Let's say they come from a human and a bull, right? Let's say the minotaurs have sloppy fucking sex and have like 3,000 kids, okay? And then like 100 generations happen. Let's say like 1,000,000 years from now, minotaurs have now evolved from crossbreeding with bulls and humans. They are now a separate species. You can eat them without it being cannibalism. It is so far removed from the original origin point that it is a separate thing.
Why are we justifying cannibalism?
We're not justifying, we're debating the pros and cons and what is and what
I'm
isn't.
not gonna wait 1,000 years for my meal.
People are actually the only, like, beings that can consent to cannibalism.
Well, yeah, other things just do it.
It's technically illegal if you consent.
It's not about the morality. We're arguing the technicality of, like, let's say you eat a mermaid. If you eat the bottom half of the mermaid, is it cannibalism?
No.
Bottom half is fish.
Yeah, so it's not cannibalism. It's a whole different species anyways.
Well, no, like
Does
have a
Does
fish.
it have blood?
However, like it's coming from like a partly human body, so I feel like if we want to get into like real technical senses, then yeah, it's kind of cannibalism.
But it's a
But
separate
cannibalism
species.
is defined
If
Yeah.
I grab,
eating
if
the
I
same
grab
species.
half of a
Beta
fish onto
is
my
right.
arm and then changing my
Yeah,
arm,
but-
is it cannibalism?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, but if the mermaid is part human,
This is your task.
it's partly your species.
But it is classified as a different.
Yeah, but it's still a different species.
Yes, but I don't give a fuck about classifications. If it's if it's part person, which mermaids are literally people, humans with fishtails. It's partly human. It's kind of cannibalistic. You're kind of weird.
But tigers and
different
lions,
from
yeah, it's still a
humans.
different species. You could eat.
Okay, it's a different species, but it's still partly human. You're still eating some like part of a part human.
But okay, well,
it's
no,
not
but
cannibalism.
it's not cannibalism by
I
definition.
feel like
I don't give
Beta
a fuck
knows
if it-
way too much about
I did too, Beta. What the fuck?
Tried.
By definition, whatever. But again,
It's still weird.
It's partly human. It's partly cannibalism. Whether or not you want to fucking argue it, if you want to argue semantics,
It's not.
it's partly cannibalism. It's from a partly
But
human
what
being.
if you don't eat the human part? What if you only eat the tail?
It's still from a partly human being.
But you're not eating
I-
the human part.
Okay, so
If I was born with a fucking horse tail and you cut it off and ate it, is it cannibalism just because it's a horse
You're
tail?
probably not human if it's a horse tail.
Motherfucker.
You're probably a different race.
This is really important. In the world, in like the Marvel comic universe, since there are like inhuman traits born into just some people, if you eat the inhuman trait, is it cannibalism?
It's called inhuman for a reason, boy. It's called.
Would eating the mutant part of a mutant make you a cannibal?
Fuck no! You're eating the mutant, not the human. Mutants aren't even really human, are they? Like they have like different like things. That's the whole thing. The whole thing is like the fucking universe is racist against them because they're a different species to an extent, right? Isn't that kind of how it works?
Okay, so
I'm not saying it's okay. You shouldn't
So
do it.
He was not ready to be out cannibal today.
if I had to put it into my own dumbed down version, is like this, right? So you think, okay, you have two mermaids. One is like you can envision a mermaid from like, you know, under the sea, right? So that you could visualize the
Under the
half
sea.
human, half like fish.
Yeah,
body.
Ariel.
And then you have like another version of a mermaid where they're mostly like they are humanoid, but they resemble more fish than human. But now
We're going to love
one
by
would
the
be
way.
more cannibalistic than the other, even if it's classified as a different species. Yes, I understand.
Yeah,
that's,
but
like, the
no,
definition,
and I
but
agree. I agree.
Talking like it's still active cannibalism, but not to like a big extent
So-
as you know.
It's still weird.
And then if you're gonna bring, and then also if you're bringing in the equation of it's been like fucking millennia, and so this whole human portion bit is basically non-existent. Fine, but it's like it derived from a human at some point, and there's still like some bits of human left in there. It's still cannibalism,
Okay.
but just not like.
So, but my case in point with that though is we all like evolved from the same little lobotomite like fucking creature that decided to come on land after being in the ocean. But we're not like, we are technically we share DNA with dolphins and monkeys. But if you ate a dolphin, that's not cannibalism. If you ate a fucking monkey, it's not cannibalism. Kind of weird, champ, but you know, not.
You want something really funny about human evolution?
Jesus Christ.
It doesn't exist, and we're all go on. Sorry.
But here's the actually important part. Eating a banana is not considered cannibalism, despite us sharing, or despite bananas being our closest
That's
our
true.
closest genetic relative.
Yeah, that's true. That is actually true. Dean says it's a different species, but visibly human, which is morally cannibalism. Therefore, cannibalism. Cannibalism is an argument of morals. No, cannibalism is
And also,
defined
Flip,
as consumption
I
of
don't.
the same species.
Okay, the definition, whatever. But like, I'm gonna, you know how like there's like an autism spectrum. I'm gonna introduce the cannibalism spectrum.
Is it like the furry spectrum where it's like
Yes.
like kind of furry, very furry?
The more human looking it is, the more cannibalistic it is. It doesn't matter. There's no cannibalism.
I actually agree with that. I think Vern's right. I think Vern is actually like on the right track.
Every day I'm in here, my brain cells get killed.
No, Vern is 10,000% right. That is the right track. The closer to human it looks, the
I
more
would like to
cannibalistic it
say
is.
thank you, Spy, for responding to you're missing out on the delicious and dungeon cannibalism talk right now in VC, and then he joined VC. So once again, thank you for your attendance.
I'm just saying.
He also DM'd me this stupid.
Spy. Are you here?
Do not. I can't get any stupider.
Spy?
I can't do it.
I don't think he's here. I think he's here to listen to us.
Yeah, he said he's gonna be around by 12:20 to play Naraka, so we're gonna be playing Naraka late at night after fucking Helldivers. I am jumping this deer. Don't you run from me, you little bitch! Vern, it's gonna go away, kill it!
No, just don't chase it. It'll stop
Oh,
after
there
a
goes.
while. And then, oh no, watch. It'll come back.
Yeah, he hit me with the most wise of words. This stupid. No S's.
The most intelligent spy statement.
The stupid.
Alright, well, the deer just fucked
And
off.
honestly, I believe him.
There's a fucking reason humans are the only species who give a fuck about cannibalism. We have morals, it's a moral discussion. But by definition, okay, again, but by case in point, okay, fine, let's say a mermaid died, okay? Let's say a mermaid died of natural causes, and we just had like an underground mermaid tail market
I died
of
'cause
just
I
the
killed
tails.
It died because I killed it.
Like, would that still be cannibalism if it's just the tails?
Yes!
I don't think so.
It came from a human.
Again. Oh, my fucking internet dying again. Is my internet okay? Are we good? Yeah, we're back. Okay.
1 minute.
Flip would have an underground mermaid market. I'm not saying I would eat a mermaid.
No, there's still a lot.
Yeah, I ran away. I give up. We can leave though. Let's go.
Now, I'm not saying I would eat a mermaid. But
I'm just.
Yeah,
Mermaid meat sounded pretty good right now.
It's the fucking attitude of I'm not saying I would eat a person, but if I could.
Yo! Hold on a second.
I'd like to have the option.
I'm just saying everything should be on the table. Literally and
But you
figuratively.
want to have the option if you choose.
I think morally it's reprehensible and you shouldn't do it. But I think by definition it's not cannibalism.
It is, but you know, whatever helps you sleep at night.
Flip, I need a ration.
Flip on his way to right into
I
this
need a
floor to
ration. Go eat
justify-
that man.
1 second.
I need one.
Let me get my
ration.
mermaid tail for you.
I just need one. That's all I need.
Oh,
I'm
so
literally
good.
short of one, and I don't have any more salt to make more rations.
There you go.
Which is
Flip's the type of person to be like, let's make eating the homeless legal because they don't technically count as people.
No, 'cause they're human. They're actually human.
What
I
did
would
you just
say
say
that
to
anyway.
me?
My argument
What are the
entire.
words you just said in this Discord call?
I know this is gonna sound very
Oh,
mean,
my stew
but I
wanted.
would consider a good majority of the homeless to be troglodytes.
Earlier.
I
All right, just let me pose you a
like
question.
the cannibalism.
No, now you're involved. Let me pose you a question. Let me pose you a question. Let me
Done.
pose
I
you a
didn't do
question.
shit. Don't you try and blame me for this.
Let me pose you.
No, Dusk, you have to.
Is
listen.
eating a mermaid cannibalism?
That depends on what part you eat.
So let's say.
So you're a no, only the tail kind of guy.
Yeah, he is a no, only the tail kind of guy, yeah.
If it's got scales, it goes on the plate. If it's got skin like us, no.
So if it's half human, like Ariel from The Little Mermaid, would you eat Ariel sashimi?
It depends. If I peel back the scales, do I see fish meat or do I see people?
From the bottom
Like,
down,
run.
it's fish. From the top half, it's woman.
Then that's then
What's
the
the
top half.
difference?
So here's my answer for total use of the body is top half is fertilizer, bottom half is
No, that's not the question. Is it cannibalism?
no.
Yep. See, I told you, I'm right. It's not cannibalism. It's not human.
Now, if you start to partake of the top half, then yes.
No,
At that
no,
point,
No,
yes.
but the top
it's
half
not.
still isn't human. It's still part of the mermaid.
If it's not flesh, if it's not fish flesh that's on the top half,
No.
then it's cannibalism.
By definition,
But it's a different
is-
species.
if you are the same species, it's cannibalism.
Technically
They
speaking,
are different
eating
species.
elf also wouldn't be cannibalism. It's a separate species. Still be morally wrong. Still probably wouldn't do it. But technically
Probably
speaking,
cursed for the rest of your very short life.
Hey, Flip.
but technically speaking, if we're gonna be realistic about it,
what have you done?
run. It's not cannibalism.
Well, it also depends on how you would define humanity in that situation, because if there are other fantasy races that are alive and well, like dwarves, elves, and things of that nature, then would those not be considered placed under the much, at that point, wider umbrella of humanity?
I think they're different
Not
species.
necessarily just human beings, but sentient individuals, not of a monster, either
Yeah, but see,
half
I
or
don't buy the
direct
sentience
lineage.
argument either. You still shouldn't eat a sentient creature, obviously, but like, let's say like a scorpion was sentient and capable of talking to you, and you decided to eat it.
There are so many different anime and manga that are out there right now that take that statement and throw it out the fucking window.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't
There's so
do
many
it.
that involve things like orc meat and things of that nature, like
When I was a
campfire
kid,
cooking. Campfire cooking, I think it was called.
I used to think of just many different ways you could like.
Wait, before you say it, is this gonna be about the fucking doughboy? I swear to God, this is gonna be about the fucking doughboy torture. I swear to God. Is this about the doughboy torture?
What?
I swear to fuck, this is about the doughboy torture.
As in the Pillsbury Doughboy? Don't you dare!
Don't you dare, bro.
Alright, go on, because now I'm
You
calling
leave
it out.
everybody
Now you
alone.
need to tell everybody what the fuck you're about to say.
I used to go through. Me and my sister would go through different methods of torture on the Pillsbury Doughboy
What? Why? What did he do?
because he's not technically. It's not like
No.
Not sentient!
he doesn't count. He doesn't count as like a person.
So,
He doesn't count as a living being because he's made out of dough and he's been animated by some hellish demon magic.
So here's the thing. If you ate him, would that be cannibalism? He's made to be a human. He looks human. He has human thoughts and emotions.
Okay,
He's like
first
a
off,
human.
no,
He's
the fuck he
made out of
doesn't.
dough. He's literally called a dough. Yeah, he's
Ow,
him to be
ow,
dough.
ow, ow. I can't see anything. Goodbye.
Pop that bitch in my mouth and suck his fucking essence away.
I agree. You should eat him. You should eat him. It's not
So we're
cannibalism.
turning the cannibalism
like a
talk into a
go-gurt.
video, right?
This isn't.
Okay, so
it's
no,
not eating the
be
Pillsbury
creative about
Doughboy
this.
isn't cannibalism because
I agree.
No.
I agree.
Okay, here's how you get creative about this. Here's how you get creative about this.
Elf isn't
Take him to the
human.
be- you take the Pillsbury Doughboy to the beach. You give him a bottle of butter, basically, and tell him it's suntan oil, and you wait for him to have toasted buns.
Here's the thing, right? And this is why I don't really buy like the whole thing about like you can't eat an elf or whatever. I think.
Look, new input from Shadow as well. Ask him.
What the fuck did I come back to? Okay, Shadow. Let's say there was a mermaid in front of you.
Your turn, motherfucker.
Let's say there was a mermaid in front of you. Would you eat it? And is it cannibalism? Is it cannibalism to eat a mermaid?
Stalker.
Did you say a stalker?
Yeah, look at that
Yeah,
shadow
fire
waking up
extract.
from his like what third nap of the day.
Shadow did
Well,
not
vote-
vote on the poll. Beta rigged
Well,
it.
that's what I call voter manipulation.
Yeah.
right there.
The top half is human, the bottom half is fish. Is it cannibalism?
Yeah, but you can't use the Pillsbury Doughboy as a fucking argument.
Elf isn't human. Doughboy isn't human.
You can't. Yeah, Doughboy is a food. He's a
But
literal
elf,
food item.
is human adjacent.
So are fucking bananas.
You cannot use the Pillsbury Doughboy
Huh?
as an argument for wanting to eat people. He is a literal.
I'm not saying. Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Don't do not put those words in my mouth. I did not say anything about eating people. I didn't say I want to eat
I need
people.
a full stop. I need a full stop. I need to rewind. I need to rewind. Flip. What was that about bananas?
Yeah, bananas share like 98% DNA with us.
Good God.
Huh?
Did you not know that?
No? Yeah, bananas are actually our closest, like, evolutionary relative.
Yeah. That was the begging. Are you okay?
So we got one reinforcement left.
I'll be fine. Won't extract.
Yeah. So I googled it. And this is according to Pfizer. By studying the genomes of chimps, which are our closest living ancestors, researchers are hoping to understand blah blah blah. 96% identical.
Yeah. So what I'm saying,
Really funny.
but like eating chip isn't cannibalism.
Oh wait, we share between 30 and 40% with lettuce.
Yeah. And that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
cabbage head.
That's what I'm saying, Dust. Elf isn't human. It's a separate species. Technically speaking.
Yes, but it's human
Now
adjacent.
flip. Here's the question. There's very distinct kinds of elves. Would you eat a Santa elf, or would you?
Oh
eat
fuck
a
yeah!
fancy
I would destroy a Santa elf.
We share 15%
Wait,
with
what
corn.
kind of Santa elf are you talking about? Are you talking
No,
about like from Rise of the Guardians, or are you talking about like Santa Claus?
Those are all different depictions of the same kind of elf.
Here's
Yes,
Gotta
but the
be
elves
fake.
in Rise of the Guardians look like crackheads.
they're literally like magic beings.
Would you eat the crack elf?
Fuck yeah, you
I
crack
don't know
elf!
because I don't want to end up having secondhand high from that.
I need a crack elf. I just want to know. No, I'm not. Look, I'm not saying morally.
No, sorry, Flip. You're wrong about bananas. They're only about 60% identical.
Oh, I thought they were pretty fucking. I thought they were.
No, chimpanzees are the
Pfizer
closest
lied
at
to me.
96.
Damn.
Oh.
I've heard the
It's
banana
only
thing
the
from multiple
housekeeping
people.
genes necessary for cellular function that we have most common with bananas. Basically, upkeep.
Wait, but then.
Human DNA is 98% identical to chimpanzees and 40 to 50% to a garden cabbage.
I'm 50%
Wait a second,
cabbage.
So, Cabbage Patch Kid could have had a whole nother meaning. Oh God.
That's really funny. You guys should really get in.
I'm stuck on top.
He's static fielded too, so he's slow walking.
I'm in. We're in.
Yo, slugs share 70% of our DNA with us.
So
I'm
Shadow,
looking at so many fun things.
Shadow, is it cannibalism?
We share 40% of our
Shadow,
DNA
shut the
with
fuck out.
apples. This is crazy.
Okay, keep in mind, about 50% of all of that, like for example, for like the fruit and everything, all that DNA that we share is like for cellular upkeep.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Like,
It
cell
doesn't.
growth,
Okay,
like-
okay, yeah, but what are you? But what are people made
It's all
out
the
of?
same shit.
They're made out of cells.
Yeah.
So when you eat something that is human adjacent,
Well, obviously,
as
yeah.
long as it's not the same species, it's not cannibalism.
No, that's not what we're saying.
That's what I'm saying, motherfucker, because it's true by definition.
Then go nom on a roasted elf.
I'm not saying morally it's acceptable, because it's not. But by definition of cannibalism, it's not cannibalism.
If you don't believe it's morally acceptable, then why the fuck would you even bring it up in the first place as an option?
I'm just saying it's technically
We're not in Delicious and
Look, we
Dungeon,
get
my
it. You want to
guy.
eat a person. It's fine. God.
Supposedly people
Keeping
taste like
natural to my
pork.
fucking self. I'm
I
keeping
don't-
natural
I
to
don't
my fucking
care.
self.
Supposedly we taste like
God.
piggies.
Okay,
Okay, I'm happy. I'm not gonna consent to you consuming that.
Squeal
I hope
pig.
I hope that makes you happy.
We donate.
I don't know. I'm an organ donor for when I die in a car crash. When we put the mermaid in a car crash.
Also,
You're an
Mer-
organ donor?
don't say who would willingly. There, in terms of actual cannibalism, somebody has donated his life
Yeah, that's true actually.
for someone else to eat him before. That's just something that's happened.
I'm going back to sleep. Fuck this.
Yeah, it's not illegal if you consent. That's what I'm saying. Humans are the only people that can technically consent to cannibalism.
That's what I'm saying though. Is it's like
Doesn't mean you should.
like who you ask who the fuck would willingly consent to it? People have, you know. That's like that's just a thing. I mean, again, I'm an organ donor if I fucking get in a car crash.
Are you
Actually?
Fuck yeah, I am.
No. Your organs are mine to keep. I'm gonna put them in jars.
Oh,
What are you gonna do with his lungs? He doesn't use them.
real.
Suck on them.
Oh. You also say I don't use them, but I'm the loudest motherfucker here.
Tasty.
Huh?
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, you're talking out of your ass.
Real!
Damn.
Damn, that's fucked up. Still right though. I'm still right about cannibalism.
I'm glad that that's what you're concerned about.
Burp cooked there. Oh, why? I mean, I had a DNR. Look, I'm just stream. Oh, can we make a poll? Can we make a poll? Can I get a poll on stream chat? Is eating mermaid cannibalism? Is eating the lower half of a mermaid cannibalism? Can I get a poll on stream chat?
Alright, I'm making a poll. Nobody else do it.
Play the MP4. I'll play it as soon as you get to town. Also, you only get one or the other. You don't get both. You only donated 20 bucks. You either get 2 shucks or you get the fucking Amelia Wu.
Have you played that yet?
No, but I might be about to. I mean, it's just fish. Yeah, I know. That's a scam.
No, it's not.
No, it's
baby.
really not. It's literally listed there. I'll take the MP4. Alright, I'll play the MP4 in a second. Oh, this bird.
What kind of drugs are you on that you're saying mermaids aren't related to humans? Their upper half is fucking human.
But they still might be a separate species, though, is the thing.
Alright, chat, you have 5 minutes. Go on and vote.
1 second, bro. I'm trying to jump this. I burned to death. It just
no
fell
all
over.
parts? Who said no all parts instantly?
I didn't see that 1 second.
Someone immediately voted no all parts.
I'm also voting no all parts.
I fucking can't stand you.
It's
Don't spew your own
3
fucking
people.
shit.
3-3.
You can't even vote additionally either. This is 3 unique people saying that you could just eat the entirety of a mermaid and
You-
not be considered a cannibal.
You could, but you still shouldn't.
Listen, I'm going to check on the food.
Okay. Stream, there's a poll in chat if you want to vote on the ethics of... Not even the ethics.
Do not play the Amelia thing if I'm not here, I swear to God.
I'll wait for you to get back to play the Amelia thing.
That would be a wonderful way to get your ass beat, Flip.
Getting my 50 ults in here. Yeah. I'm just saying, stream, okay? I don't think it's cannibalism, but you still shouldn't do it. You know, like, generally, it doesn't matter what it looks like. If it's sentient and it can talk and it has fucking, you know, it's smart enough to understand what's going on. If it's smart enough to understand the concept of cannibalism, you probably shouldn't eat it, right? I
Flip,
agree.
here's a really important question: Is that you speaking, or is that the cannibal inside you speaking?
No, I'm still saying you shouldn't eat it. If I was a cannibal, I'd be 100% eat it openly. It's 4-4 now, by the way. So 5 people say it's not cannibalism, 4 people say it is. That is crazy.
Exhausted!
I mean, they're right. It's not cannibalism. It's still...
The 5 people that voted no all parts are going to be really happy that I can't see who they are.
I think we need to start checking their closets.
I thought you were gonna say you're going to hell.
You know what's funny?
I mean, I'll give them an express
I'm the
ticket, but I
person
don't
on
really
accident.
guarantee the
I'm the
outcome.
fifth person on accident. I meant to be. I misread the question.
Death God.
How do you misread the cannibalism question? What do you mean?
I just woke up from a nap, man.
That's like an officer asking you, "Hey man, is cannibalism is eating this guy cannibalism?" And you went, "No."
Listen.
And then he's like, "What the fuck?" And you went, "I misread the question." What the fuck?
Sorry, I misheard.
Misread the question he
Say that again.
verbally asked you.
Troubling.
That's the thing that we've been verbally asking it. How did you?
Oh yeah, no, and I said I said I was completely the other way, but when it's actually written out, I misread it.
It is crazy, by the way, that it's 4 to 5.
Somebody might be illiterate.
Were you gonna put no tail for death?
I'm fucking
Sorry,
reporting the poll.
Don't report the
You're
poll.
reporting my poll?
Yeah, you're gonna get burned
I'm
bad.
sending it to Twitch Trust and Safety.
Do you want to know the first thing my brain thought? You just said. I thought you said you were reporting the Pope. I'm just like, God damn.
Three
that, man.
mods hit no all parts. Which 3 beta? Well, I know it's you and Death. Who's the third?
Yes.
Oh, do mod
Shadow.
polls not show up?
Of course, Shadow would say no. Of course, Shadow would say no.
No,
No,
Shadow
for sure.
and Beta said no. Shadow and Beta said no.
The
Because
Shadow's supposed to eat the Morosi.
no, the
Shadow would settle for a fucking fish pussy.
their flips day one glazers.
Real.
Shadow and Nuke flip before I did.
No, even Beta was about to say yeah. Even I heard that Y syllable in his mouth.
What?
Could you get me
You lose it.
the roll of toilet paper for the bathroom? I need it to put my rubbing alcohol on
Sure,
to dry
sure.
out my nails, and I don't want to get up out of my foot bath
Just give me a
again.
second. I need to see this poll result. It's about to be over. I'm waiting for the poll to end. I need to. This screenshot will decide whether or not it's cannibalism, and we have to go with their decision. You still shouldn't eat them, though. Either way, you still shouldn't eat them.
There are 14 of you motherfuckers in here right now. I swear to God, if more of you don't vote yes.
Can I help? This worries me.
13 now. You just scared one of them off.
It is not cannibalism according to stream chat.
Yeah, according to your stream chat, Shadow is part of it. So like,
Also-
that's already like 3 people.
Also, one of the votes for no was meant to be a vote for yes.
Oh, you fucked it,
No,
Death.
Death Guy. You're just trying to hide the fact
You-
that you are, in fact, a cannibal.
You rigged the vote in the wrong
Only
way.
when I'm hungry.
Alright, I'll be right back.
I'm hungry now.
I'm gonna go grab the toilet paper for Vivi. I'm actually gonna be leaving stream and then rendering it right after this. I have the video footage already edited. Alright,
Hold up, wait, we gotta ask Rev.
Rev. Let's say hypothetically you were told that you had to eat a mermaid. Okay? Is it cannibalism to eat a mermaid?
It's a completely different species.
That's what I said.
Damn.
That's like saying it's technically speaking cannibalism. Like, is it cannibalism to eat a gorilla?
No. What about an elf? They're not human, right? Technically, they're
They're technically speaking a different species.
Yeah, not yet.
You would eat an elf? Here's the
I
question.
wouldn't.
Here's the question. If you were going to eat an elf, regardless, would you rather eat a Santa elf or a high fantasy elf?
What type of eating are we doing?
Okay.
That's up to you.
Okay.
That's up to you.
Okay.
Your own discretion.
Okay, well, if it's up to my own discretion, a high fantasy elf, clearly.
Okay, now non-sexually eating.
I feel like a Santa elf would bitch and moan about it. At least a high fantasy elf might be a little bit more fun about it.
But being eaten? Who's fun
Yeah.
about being eaten?
Bro, I don't want a squeaky ass motherfucker like
What if
bitching in
it's
my
like-
ears while I'm eating.
What if it's like the elves for the Guardians?
A squeaky ass motherfucker.
Squeaky ass
No, I
motherfucker.
already do that.
You don't know how to cheams like that. Fuck.
I
That's
didn't
wild.
say teams, I said electric.
That's also wild. That's fucked up too.
Yeah, I'm
Wild,
just
but warranted.
thinking about it, and I'm just saying, like, a high fantasy elf, like, they might.
Like, they're
It'd be like torture, you know? Like, for them, like, that. It's just.
redacted. It's not
Okay,
like it's a
but-
video. It'll be up
but
tonight.
They're not alive while you're eating them.
Yeah, they're dead.
Oh.
Redacted, we
Probably
need
still
your
high
input
fantasy
as
elf. They
well.
probably have more meat on them.
Yeah.
Hang on. You thought when we asked.
Wait,
like,
you
if you'd
were
rather
willing
eat
to
an elf,
torture
you
them?
would just eat them while they're still breathing?
That's completely-
You would just fucking chomp
That's-
down on their
that's
legs
way
while they still
worse.
have blood pumping?
That's way worse than anything else that's been said. I need to clip this into the video now.
Flip, I've got bad news. I think regardless of whether or not we think it's cannibalism, I think that alone classifies
That's
it as
fucked
cannibalism.
up. That's well, it's not like cannibalism is another. If you eat another species, it's not.
It's not cannibalism.
That's some cannibal ass shit right there.
It's still fucked up. I'm just.
It's not actually cannibalism, but
But it's still fucked up. I agree.
Redacted, we need your input as well.
Redacted, would you eat an elf? Is it cannibalism? I don't think it's cannibalism. It's a different species. I don't think so. Goddamn, what the fuck? Listen, Salve. Listen.
We have to
Okay.
get everyone's input.
So would you eat them?
Would you eat an elf? And if you would you rather be a Santa elf or a high fantasy elf?
Actually, most elves are considered subhuman races.
No. I'm
No,
talking.
no.
I'm not talking whatever weird fucking fetish you have.
Go on, Redacted.
I'm gonna go with, by technicality, it is not cannibalism. Would I eat an elf? Probably not.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the
What
second
about a
part of the
mermaid?
question. If you were going to eat an elf, regardless whether you actually want to or not, would you rather eat a Santa elf or a high fantasy elf? And apparently, would you rather it be alive or dead?
Yeah, that should probably be added in there.
I probably wouldn't eat it if it was still alive. I
I
mean,
don't
what,
know,
you're gonna
apparently
throw it in?
that's how
What, you're
come.
gonna throw it in? You're gonna throw it in the cooking pot like a lobster.
It screams as it fucking boils.
Well, lobsters like to crawl into the hot water.
So here's my other question.
Well, Vox, you just asked, yeah, fuck yeah, can I have both? Can I make them into turducken?
What the
No.
fuck? Elves?
First off, no.
What the
Yes,
fuck?
why not?
You should be hit with a hammer.
We need to beat him.
No.
So here's the next question, though. Let's say if you were told that you could try mermaid tail, just the tail, would you?
I mean, it's fish.
It's like fish.
Yeah, I mean it's a different species. Burb, the thing is, the popular opinion is that it's not cannibalism. It's not. Is it morally correct?
Correct? No.
Probably not. But like, if they donated their tails to a sashimi shop, I wouldn't necessarily say no.
If they died by natural causes and it was in their will,
Dude,
Organ donation.
yeah, it's an organ
Yes.
donation, but for tails. Alright, let's stream. That was a riveting conversation to end the stream
hey,
on.
we have to get everyone's input on this.
I need to edit this into the video now. Fuck. Everybody have a good night. We'll be live again tomorrow with something different. Thank you guys for making my birthday fun. It was a very good time. And have a good night, guys.